Hello everyone, a good news. AMD recently released a 5000 Ryzen processor. In this CPU. Let's check it out.
I'm so proud to show you for the very first time the AMD Ryzen 5000 series for high performance PCs, the world's first Zen 3 powered CPU. This is the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X.
Gen 3.
12 cores, 24 threads, and a boost up to 4.8 gigahertz. It's a very special product, the ultimate enthusiast processor. Compared to the 3900 XT, the 5900X has 19% higher IPC, higher clock speeds, and all of the Zen 3 core improvements that Mark talked about, all while remaining at 105 watts. This
Okay.
makes Ryzen 5900X a big upgrade from 3rd gen Ryzen all around, but especially in gaming.
Hey everyone, let me give you a sense of just how much faster
Robot
the
Hello.
5900X is compared to our current best, the 3900 XT. To do that, we're going to use Shadow of the Tomb Raider, a game I personally love, and a game reviewers often look at to judge CPU performance.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider is for sure high-intensive game.
We're going to run the built-in benchmark here at 1080p using the high image quality preset on two otherwise identical systems.
Okay, but
you can see a whopping
what GPU does it?
28% increase
What GPU does he use then?
just by moving from the 39XT to the 5900X in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And as you will soon see, the performance from the 5900X is faster than the competing processors as well. Now, as any enthusiast knows, 28% from a processor change is a massive upgrade. But that's what AMD customers like me can look forward to. This truly demonstrates the gaming strength for Zen 3 when you combine the historic IPC uplift, unified cores, and unified cache pools.
Okay.
Now, as we zoom out to look at a wider set of games, you can see that the 28% uplift in Shadow of the Tomb Raider is joined by many titles with significant
League of Legends is like 50% increase, and CSGO too.
digit performance improvements. The gains are even bigger in titles like CSGO and League of Legends, where the highest possible frame rate is practically the #1 priority to be competitive. Overall, gamers upgrading from the Ryzen 3000 series to the Ryzen 5000 series can expect an average performance improvement of 26% at 1080p.
Okay. That's a much faster. On upgrading the CPU, do we need to change the motherboard too?
Again, this is just a monumental performance jump for an in-socket upgrade in the same motherboard, and a true testament for how good Zen 3 is in gaming.
Is this CPU can be fitted in X570 motherboard?
Now, as many know, strong gaming
Let me
performance
know.
relies on strong single-core performance. That's exactly what Zen 3 has. And I want to show you using Cinebench R20 single-thread. There are many ways to assess single-thread performance, but Cinebench is a fast and easy tool that you can run at home, and it's one of the 25 workloads that we used to calculate the 19% improvement for Zen 3's instructions per cycle. As you can see,
is
the 5900X is the first
Intel i9 10th gen processor.
desktop processor to ever break a 600 score.
Okay, not bad.
We don't break it by a little, we break it by a lot with a score of 631. We at AMD heard you loud and clear as you challenged us
plus 19.
to continue investing in single-core performance, and the results speak for themselves. The combination of IPC, frequency, cores, and cache give AMD the fastest cores in the desktop market and give you the best possible gaming performance. So let's take that landmark core performance into a head-to-head battle. Across the same set of games you just saw, the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X is a clear winner at 1080p. As I promised you, AMD wins in Shadow of the Tomb Raider by +6, and is joined by many other games popular with reviewers and users like you. League of Legends and CSGO are once again standout victories for the Ryzen 9 5900X.
In the 5000 series, we have a great choice for every gamer or PC enthusiast. In addition to the 5900X, we have the 5800X, an 8-core, 16-thread processor with boost frequencies up to 4.7 gigahertz at 105 watts.
Double the gas.
And we also have the 5600X, a 6-core, 12-thread CPU with boost frequencies up to 4.6 gigahertz at 65 watts. Now let's talk about price and availability. The 6-core 5600X is $299. The
Damn.
8-core 5800X is $449.
That's really
And
cheap.
the amazing 5900X, combining the leadership performance and power efficiency of Zen 3 in a 12-core 7nm design, is priced at $549. And all of these will be available globally on November 5th.
Okay.
We're really
1
proud of the
month.
5000 series, but you know we're not done. We love our enthusiasts, and there's one more processor in our stack,
What
which
is
is
that?
the ultimate processor for gaming and content creation.
The ultimate.
For those of you who want the very best processor in a desktop PC, we have the 16-core Ryzen 9 5950X. The
Okay.
5950X is simply an amazing
Damn.
CPU. 16 cores, 32 threads, and our fastest processor with boost frequencies up to 4.9 gigahertz. The
72
5950X
megabytes.
breaks the
Yes.
Cinebench R20 single-threaded record that Robert set just a few minutes ago with a score of 640. It is truly the best in class in every dimension. Best
Okay.
gaming performance meets best processor for content creation, and all of this still at 105 watts. Now let's take a look at some of the performance.
So it's a low power consumption.
If we look
That's
at the
pretty good.
generational uplift from the 3950X to the 5950X, we see up to 27% more performance in CAD workloads and 12% more performance in rendering workloads. More impressively, we see up to 29% more gaming performance. And this is really how we bring the best of both worlds together. The best for gamers and the best for creators. And now, if you put 5950X against the top of the stack from the competition, we see that the 5950X provides up to 59% more creative performance in rendering
Damn, 59% increase in rendering and video editing, 13% increase.
workloads.
That's cool.
Double-digit wins in video editing and software compiling. And we also win in lightly threaded CAD workloads as well. We're really proud of the fact that we also win in gaming. There's nothing like the 5950X in the world. One processor that delivers the best power efficiency,
What graphic cards are they using to run these deals?
our highest clock speeds,
That's my question.
the highest single-core performance in the industry, and the highest multi-core performance of any gaming processor. And it's priced at $799 and will also be available globally on November 5th. In addition to introducing our Ryzen 5000 series, we're also going to introduce our next-gen Radeon GPU, and I want to give you a small preview of that today. This is the AMD Radeon RX 6000 series, which we now affectionately call Big Navi, thanks to many of you who nicknamed it for us.
Okay, that's very cool.
It is absolutely gorgeous and by far the most powerful gaming GPU we have ever built. We got a lot of requests from our fans on social, and I heard a whole conversation on The Full Nerd last week about wanting to see Zen 3 and Big Navi in action. So today, I'm going to show you a preview of what you can expect from AMD Ryzen 9
Is this CPU any better than the RTX 3070 or something?
5900X and our Radeon 6000 series. We've been doing a tremendous amount of work optimizing gameplay with Ryzen 5000 and Radeon 6000 series. So let me show you today Borderlands 3, which is a very popular AAA title running at 4K resolution on the Ryzen 5900X and our Radeon 6000 series. Just take a look at that performance. Over 60 frames per second at 4K with beautiful image quality.
Okay.
We are super excited with what we've accomplished with Big Navi. In addition to Borderlands 3, here's a bit more of a performance preview on Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Gears of War 5 at ultra settings
Only 1 FPS increase in Borderlands 3.
in 4K. And again, what you see is tremendous 4K performance across the board. We still have a few weeks until launch, and the team is working really hard on fine-tuning things. But I hope you're as excited as we are about what Ryzen 5000 series and Radeon 6000 series can do together for your next-generation PC.
It's a pretty good supercut review. I guess Intel loses now in the CPU performance. I still think NVIDIA graphics card are far much better than the Radeon graphics card. I think NVIDIA is much more greater than the Radeon streaming tools. That's just my opinion. I guess I'm gonna end the video there. Make sure to follow on Instagrams, and also make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.